What's up, YouTube? Ryan with the MXG channel. All right, here it is. It's the new bike. It's the 2018 KTM 300XC. That's right, the 2019 450 SXF, my first KTM that I got when I first came to work at AOMC, is gone. We traded it even for this 18 300XC, and really wanted, you know, this is a carb bike, and really didn't want a carb bike. Really wanted TPI. In a perfect world, would have wanted TBI, but you know, the off-road bikes, especially the off-road 250 and 300 two-strokes, they hold their value even better than the motocross bikes, and you don't find a lot of people that are wanting to trade from an off-road bike to a motocross bike. It's usually vice versa. So shout out to Keegan with Goon Climbers on YouTube and TikTok. This was his bike, and he was needing a 450 for hill climbing, so him and I traded up even. And I feel better about it knowing that this is kind of like the unicorn bike all the guys talk about. It's one of the last years of carburetor, and it's got electric start with backup kick. So a lot, especially the old school guys that don't believe in fuel injection, all that stuff, they want backup kick and stuff. Everybody seems to want this bike. This one is a step even better because it's got the Keegan 36 millimeter carb on it, which guys say is worlds better than the Mikuni. And actually, Keegan told me that this bike ran better with this Keegan on it than it did with the Electron he had on it before. Plus, it had a ton of stuff on it already that I would normally have to put on a bike. It'll save me some money. It has Sycra HCM mounts. It has the bars already. It's got the Midwest Mountain Engineering clutch lever. It's got a cooling fan. It's got different rotors. It's got tubeless. It's got a skid plate. You know, TM Designs chain guide, a twin ring sprocket. It's got some stuff. It's got this Tusk clutch cover, hammerhead, brake lever. But it does look a little beat, as most off-road bikes do. It's pretty scuffed. It's got glue here from numbers and glue here from the swing arm guards that used to be glued on. But that's okay, because I've got a load of goodies for this thing. We've got plastics and a seat, bars, loaded down with cool amp stuff from AOMC. I've got some amp wheels that I've had sitting around for several years, that I've now finally have a use for, because I never had a bike that really needed 18s. So now I've got those. We've got frame guards and an hour meter and all kinds of cool amp stuff to throw on this thing. So I'm not going to throw it all on at once. At first I wanted to. I thought it would be a really cool video to kind of do like a before and after. But we're coming into winter here in Appalachia. It's actually pouring the rain today, and it's going to be nasty this winter. So no reason to put everything on all at once. I'm going to start with the bars tonight. Get the bars, the grips, the handguards set up for me. Probably go ahead and throw the plastics and stuff on, and we're going to ride it some, and then we're just going to slowly add the goodies to it and kind of spread out the dopamine hit, spread out the good feels throughout the winter. So why did I get this bike? Well, if you guys have been watching any of the off-road stuff, you know I've been riding this KX 250 two-stroke 07. It's cool. It's definitely unique. It definitely sparked my love for off-road riding a few years ago. But let's be real, it's not in the same universe as a new KTM, Beta, Sherco, something like that. Also, there's some quirks about it. The FMF pipe on the back, for example, I had to buy on eBay because they don't even make them anymore. There's a lot of stuff on this bike that if I were to damage or break it, they don't make it anymore. So I still want to ride it, but I don't necessarily want to ride it, you know, all day, every day, and just throw the hours on it. And now I can actually clean this thing up, show it some love, throw a top end in it, and it'll be a perfect buddy bike or anything like that. I'm definitely proud of this build, and I definitely think I have more KX 250 off-road videos on YouTube than anybody else will probably ever make in history, because nobody's really riding these bikes anymore. And that's cool. but I also feel like it's time to move on to something a little more relevant. I want to ride bikes that are a little closer to the bikes that my viewers are riding as well. So we're on a newer model KTM, and that's going to be a learning curve for sure. So super excited about this, and yeah, let's get started getting this thing set up for the MXG channel.